Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. We've had a very deathy WazHack experience recently. I mean, I know WazHack is always quite deathy anyway, being a roguelike, but we've been, taking the Lemmings path recently, which I attribute partly to being out of practice when I had, about 3 weeks or so off over Christmas. I did play some other roguelikes, but I didn't play much, if any, WazHack. So, I'm going to try and concentrate, work on actually making some progress. Of course, part of the reason we've had such a tough time is because we've been playing as wizards quite a lot and not finding any useful spellbooks. Always an issue. So, we haven't been a White Witch for a while. I know she's one of the original classes, but I still quite favour them. That was slightly laggy. What was that about? I still quite favour the original character classes over the new ones. So, this time let's be Free nor the White Witch, which of course means we start off with a lightning spell. So, first things first, let's learn it. You learn lightning, excellent. And we found some jewellery straight away, which could be good or could be less so. I mean, we know immediately that it's cursed, thanks to our kitten. Shit me. Okay, actually, don't shit me. I don't particularly want to be forced out of someone's rectal cavity, but still. Yeah, so, what I was getting at is we've got off to a fairly good start. I remembered to learn the spell, and we found an item of jewellery immediately. We've also found some food, which is good. Lots of enemies, not so good, but hopefully the kitten will help us out a little bit. Good stuff. Any food lying around? Yeah, jackal meat on the floor, so let's scoff that. Anything else? Just the goblin innards that we're already carrying. Okay. Yeah, that's the lot. Alright. Now, the witch, plays more or less the same way as the wizard. In that you really need to find a spellbook in order to make much of a success of it. However, I'm running back and forth to try and let my magic regenerate so I can get a bit of spell practice on this, but I'm bored of doing that now. Yeah, so the witch, of course, has the advantage that she starts off with a spell, where the wizard very much doesn't. So she's not quite as dependent as he is on finding spellbooks. She does need them, but she's not in such urgent need. The downside is she doesn't have a wand, which is something of a disadvantage, because although the lightning spell, of course, is pretty powerful and pretty effective, it is dependent on your magic bar, mana bar, I suppose, which is pretty slender at the outset of the game, whereas, of course, a wand, although it has a limited number of charges, you can just blast out all the charges back to back if you want. You don't need to wait until you've regained your mana, which is exactly what we're going through here. Okay, more scrolls. How many do we have? Okay, we have one. Let's see if it's an identify. Magic mapping. No. I was hoping we might be able to identify that item of jewellery that we picked up. The amulet or whatever it was, but no such luck. Frankly, might as well eat the goblin innards while they're still good. A little bit worried about that sewer grate, I have to say. You know what my luck is like with those things. Ornamental cope could be very good. That's another thing to use and identify on when we eventually find one. Alright. So, got a room up here. Fortunately, the kobold gave us no trouble when we whacked it on the instep with our staff. Maybe I should try and remember to call this episode On the Instep. I don't know if you've noticed this about my naming conventions, but I used to try and come up with WazHack-related puns, and then I just tried to use names that represented something in the episode, and now, because episode titling after 74 episodes is pretty tricky, I mostly just pick a random quote from myself that I think I'm unlikely to have used as a title already. So I'm pretty sure I haven't used On the Instep as an episode title yet. Okay, sewer rat meat, so we'll have to try and remember to eat that in a minute once we're depleted once more. Alright. Now, those of you who've been waiting for my promised new series may have noticed hasn't arrived yet. That's because I've been pretty busy with, the day job and that kind of thing. So, haven't had much chance to get out there making new series yet. But I will say that in addition to new series, I want to revisit some older things. Not for enormous Let's Play seriesing, but maybe the odd episode here and there. The creator of Forays into Norendrin, for instance, which I did a couple of episodes on, got in touch to tell me that he's updated that. Wow, almost died there, that was clumsy. And I did fiddle with the new version of Norendrin a little bit over the festive season, and there are some very major changes to it, which make it... whether they make it better or not depends on your view of difficulty, but they make it a little more manageable. A bit less difficult to play in the early stages. Or difficult to get through the first few floors, anyway. Alright, Jackal. Get away, get away! Get away! Oh. Okay, that's good. That's what I was after. Any meat? Sewer rat meat in my pocket, no jackal meat. Typical. I seem to often get no jackal meat. Apparently, jackals often drop meat. Not my jackals, though. Alright. Remember that the first level of literacy in this, the 1.2 update, doesn't allow you to read all books. It just identifies them for you. So, you actually have to get level 2 literacy to read all books. So, the first thing I'm going to get, then, is wizardry. Because we already have a spell, and I feel like the greatest drawback we've been facing so far in this run is the fact that it takes so goddamn long for our mana to recharge. So, levels of wizardry seem like a sound investment here. Yeah, you're watching an exciting Let's Play when phrases like sound investment crop up. Crap. Come on. Come on. But then I'm the sort of guy who, when he's trying to flirt with a woman, uses phrases like bowel control. Oh yes. I'm not even joking, that actually happened. I'm so smooth. Anyway, moving on. Oh, sleep trap. Doesn't really disturb me all that much, but it is kind of irritating because it can make us hungry. Fortunately, our cat has our back. For once. Do you want to stick something in the fountain? I guess I could take the boots. Do I have anything worth sticking in the fountain? I don't have any spare weapons or anything. I'll try drinking from it. This is probably a bad plan. Ah, you feel tough, added to my constitution. That's good, actually. I've never known that happen before. Let's celebrate by reading some scrolls. Create monster. Well, at least it's just a pink blob, nothing too severe. And it gave us another level, which is certainly welcome. We can't take another level of wizardry because of the new levelling system in the update. So, I am going to take the first level of literacy, just so we know what spellbooks are, should we ever come across any. I hope we do. Okay, more scrolls. Identify. Excellent. I'm going to go first with the ornamental cope, because we do know the triangular amulet is cursed, so I'm giving that secondary priority. Let's try this. Uncursed, cloak of invisibility. Ah, and we get to identify the amulet as well. I'm never entirely sure, sometimes it stops after identifying one item. I'm not sure what determines that, so I wanted to prioritise. Here we go. Amulet versus poison. Although it's cursed, that's actually not a bad thing to have on. It'll give us poison resistance, so it doesn't matter all that much that we can't take it off. At least for a while. At some point we might get a remove curse that can help us out with that. Oh, piss off, you. We have really shoddy accuracy. Okay, gonna have a little bit of a rest. Get some health and mana back. Do we have any food? We do, because we're not hungry, but we're not full either. And that didn't push us up to fullness, so it was probably pretty good timing eating that. Take those guys out. And we've gained some light magic ability. Fine. Bat's still alive. And they're surprisingly difficult to hit. Oh yeah, that's right. we accidentally zapped our cat. I forgot that happens. Okay. Let's move on. But the cat gets in the way. I'm not going to keep the lightning spell at just level 1. It's the only weapon I have, really. Realistically. Okay, kitten dies, which is a shame, but it kind of had to happen. Alright, let's throw a yellow potion at this guy. Yeah! Gained a level. Alright. Let's go with second level literacy. Not immediately practical, but it does mean we won't run into that situation where we're trying to read a book but can't read it. Now, we didn't identify the yellow potion, but we'll cope. 11 blue mushrooms. That's actually got us well on our way to the magical effect that you achieve by dropping a load of mushrooms. I think the magic number is 20, but I could be mistaken about that. 20 is what I had when I successfully achieved that magical effect. Jackal meat, stuff it right in my mouth. Okay. What's next? Another pink blob. Doesn't worry me too much. I can hit it from a distance. And a gem. I'm going to have a slight rest here. Just to regain some mana before I bust open the door, just in case there are horrible beasties on the other side. Well, there's darkness. Much the same thing. More blobs. Okay. Ooh, okay. We need to grab the Firestone here. Excellent. So, it didn't detonate, and we now have a known Firestone in our pocket. It's, labelled Firestone. Sometimes they're not, even though you've actually seen what they are, which is kind of weird. Okay, I'm wasting my mana a little bit, but I didn't want to just try and club that thing, considering our low accuracy. Might have to club the goblin, but I'm going to beat a tactical retreat, see if we can regenerate enough mana to take the goblin down without having to go toe-to-toe. Oh, dead end. That was silly. Here he is. Alright. No, we don't have enough mana. Okay, let's go for some potion throwing, shall we? Potion of sleeping. Ideal. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a bit of polearm skill. As with the wizard, I would have liked to have... I don't know what any of these potions are. I would have liked to... Oh, you bastard! Really? Extra healing? I would have liked to pick up a wooden sword or a wooden dagger, something like that. But we'll have to make do with our stuff. Haven't seen any other wooden weapons yet. Apart from clubs, which don't really count. Alright. So, let's move on. After that disproportionately dramatic battle with a goblin. I really don't feel like goblins should be that tricky. Get off me! Fucker! Wow, okay. So we're going to have a rest. Which is kind of frustrating. Because it was only a bat, for pity's sake. Going to have to get some food pretty soon. Jackal, right on cue. No meat. Of course. A meaty jackal is too much to ask. Oh, wow. Where did all these guys come from? Okay. Well, we've gained a level, so that's something. That's restored a lot of our health and mana. Let's go with another level of... we can't get another level of wizardry. Let's go with magic precision. To make our lightning more potent. Alright. Everything seems to be pretty much dead. No food on the bat. Food on the kobold? No. Alright. Let's move this way. Potions, potions, potions. Not really what I'm looking for. Got some murky potions and some cloudy potions. All the finest drinks here in the dungeons of WazHack. Okay. What's he got? 3 short swords. That's a bit greedy. Don't you think you should share some of your short sword collection with your fellow kobold guards? Okay, we're weak from hunger. That means time to start scoffing carrots. And I can't scoff mushrooms. That's just wrong. What if I need to throw them down to summon a fairy? Everyone's favourite reason for not eating a mushroom. But I can't summon a fairy if I eat a mushroom. Alright. Any meat on this dog? No! You complete bastard! Okay. Let's throw a murky potion. Potion of healing. Feared that might be the case. Cloudy? Paralysis. Alright, that'll do. Die, 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 die! God damn it. More of them. This is going to be a problem. Get away from me, Kobold Shaman. Alright, let's do it. It's kind of overkill, but let's do it. Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to with roguelikes, really. You do need to conserve your resources as much as possible, of course, but, you know, the fact of the matter is, if it's going to be a case of use up some resources or die, then you'd better use the damn resources. Okay, that's the weird-ass spacebar glitch again. Whoa! Ah, teleport trap. Well, at least it dropped me off near a spellbook, that's something. Yeah, listen to me giving roguelike tips as though I'm an expert. I've only ever finished one roguelike and it was really short. Oh yes, I think I mentioned that in a previous episode. I couldn't remember the guy's name. Jeff Late. Jeff Late makes some really, really good roguelikes. And a lot of them are fairly short, but not easy. Because he tends to participate in the 7-day roguelike contest. He did You Only Live Once, which is pretty easy. That's the only one I finished. He did Smart Kobold, he did Sword in Hand, all good games. Anyway, how are we going to take this guy on? Should have read the spellbook while I had chance. Let's swirly potion him. Gain ability. Not what I was after. Alright. Let's try a scroll. Enchant weapon. No! Oh god. No! Oh shit me. Okay. Teleport. Guided teleport. Excellent. So, let's go back up a few floors. Good. Alright. Now, let's read a... cure sickness, that can wait. It's not going to have immediate combat efficacy. So, let's hold off on it a bit. We're going to have to eat the apple. Which is less of a big deal now that we have a cure sickness spell. Still like to have apples handy, but it's no longer the only way that we can cure ourselves. Okay, got some mana back. But we've got to the point of fainting from hunger, which is always an issue. We must have gone down several floors when we stepped on that trap. God damn! Okay, potion of healing. Now, beat the rat! Beat the rat! And will one of you please be made of meat? Okay, level up. Well, that was a bit laboured, but fine. Let's take another level of wizardry, because our mana regen is going to be pretty important here. Rabid rat meat will do. You're still hungry! Of course I'm still hungry. I'll eat that carrot right off the floor. Another identify. Don't really need that. Red gem could be a firestone again, but we don't know. Do you have anything that needs to be identified? The boots, possibly. Some of the gems. I don't think I've ever used a lockpick in this, so I'm not entirely sure what that does. Alright. Let's read Scroll of Identify. Identify the boots. Uncursed black boots. And then the clear gems. Diamond. Wow. Okay, so if we find a shopkeeper, that should make us a reasonable amount of money. In the meantime, I'm going to put the boots on, because they'll give us a slight armour boost. Fry that bastard. Ah, sleep trap. Well, I suppose at least it'll actually regain some health and some mana, but it will also make us more hungry, which is our more pressing concern at the moment. 6 mushrooms. I don't think that's enough mushrooms yet. Yeah, 17 total. It might be enough, but I have a feeling the number was 20. Okay, light spellcasting skill. Good. Any ant meat? Do ants even have meat? I don't know. And we finally got a wand! Our first wand of this run so far. Okay, I think this was the teleport trap that we bumped into when we got whisked down a few floors. So, this is where we had got to. And now we need to retread some of this. What's that? Feathered hat. Could be worth a go. Of course, we need to identify it, really, but can't hurt to have a try. I'll take the boots. Sooner or later, we'll probably pick up another identify scroll. Okay, that firestone's gone. Wrong kind of mushrooms. No. These are not the mushrooms I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. How tough are you? Alright. So. I guess take the mushrooms. Oh, silver ring. Didn't even know that was there. And an apple. So I guess we'd better eat the apple right away because we're already hungry. That was the firestone. And yeah, that was the spacebar glitch again, in case anyone wondered. And what's over this way? Ooh. Dwarf. Okay. Wow, he's pretty fast. Okay, let's chuck an emerald potion at him. Hallucination. I don't know if that has any practical effect on him. What else? What else do we have? We have gems, pair of shoes. Oh, it looks like not all of the clear gems are diamonds, just the one. So that's less exciting than I thought it was. We've got another scroll of identify, so I might actually identify that ring and something else. Maybe the lamp, see if it's got a genie in it. Alright, that's if we survive through this. Let's beat a retreat, shall we? Oh, stop it! Stupid bloody spacebar. Wow. Okay, he's inflicting a lot of damage. We really need to get away from here. Potion of healing. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Yes. Okay. Die, you stupid bastard. Alright, extra healing. Shit. Oh, stop doing that. God, this is going to be an issue. Oh, crap. I was hoping to get to the teleport trap and escape. Oh, I felt like that was going reasonably well, too. Oh well, never mind. Such is the way of WazHack. Thanks for watching, as always. First we'll have a quick look through my gear. Worthless glass, worthless glass, worthless glass. No more firestones, no gas stones. Cursed oil lamp that just had oil in it. Ring of gain strength. Probably wouldn't have transformed the outcome there. Yeah, I did think there was anything. Oh, the wand was a wand of teleportation. I forgot I even had a wand. Some of you will have been going, use your wand! Use your wand! Yeah, I know, but believe me, when you're actually doing this, when you're sitting in the hot seat, you can't hold everything in your head all at once. Just take my word for that. So, I have to divert a portion of my brain power to speaking. Means I can't keep track of all my items and stuff. Anyway, so, thanks for watching, as always. Come back next time for more WazHack. And until then, bye for now.